Yes, students, here we are going to discuss magnetic field due to a current carrying coil. Current carrying coil, if we talk about carrying coil, coil means if we are having a loop like this, a circular coil which is wrapped like this. Now we can have, for an example, this we can have a coil, say it is like just a coil, okay. It is having some wire, so there is a either maybe copper wire, mostly we are using. Okay, so if we talk about the current which is flowing, current is flowing, definitely there will be the magnetic effect that we have already studied in previous class. हम previous class में पढ़ चुके हैं कि current flowing through a conductor, then it will be having some magnetic effect around it. And when there is a magnetic effect, so if we are talking about only a straight current carrying conductor, definitely if we are having a circular coil which is kept horizontally, it is like this, not like this. Okay, so there will be a flow of current which is represented like this by arrow. ये करंट की डायरेक्शन शो कर रहा है यहाँ पे. अब करंट की डायरेक्शन या मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन के लिए हमारे पास में रूल जो है, राइट हैंड थंब रूल जो है, if you imagine to hold a current carrying conductor in your right hand, this is my right hand, in your right hand with your thumb straight, in the direction of current, the direction of the curl of fingers, these are the curl of the fingers, represent the direction of magnetic field. This will give the direction of the magnetic field. This is the direction of the current. The current is flowing like this. The curled fingers means this. If it is flowing upward, so direction of the that you can see, that is anti-clockwise. Okay. And if you are taking like this, the current is going downward. The current direction is like this, and the curled fingers which are coming in your direction, there, it is a clockwise. So this will give you the direction of the magnetic field. So here we are talking about the magnetic field, the current whose effect is magnetism, and if magnetism is there, magnetic field, how it is generated and where it is having more concentration and what is the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, so if we go through this, you will find this, it is a circular one, the current flowing like this. Now if we go through this, a point we can take any point. I have taken this point. If we talk about the electric field, magnetic field, the current is flowing like this. So if we can assume it is for a small portion, we can assume is a straight conductor, a straight line. If we are taking it like this, the current is moving in the upward direction, and the curved finger which is giving this curved finger like this. So this curved finger will give the direction of the magnetic field. This is the direction of the magnetic field. Okay. Now the current is moving like this, and this is the anti-clockwise. This here what we are getting anti-clockwise direction. Now when the current is coming like this, now here we can again assume a conductor here, and if we are assuming a conductor, if we are putting like this, right hand thumb rule, the current is flowing downward. Third fingers are in this direction. So the direction of magnetic field will be given by this. Okay. So this way we can determine the magnetic field, the current which is flowing in this coil, and because of that there is a magnetic effect, and magnetic effect is there, then there will be the magnetic field, and how the magnetic field is having direction, because magnetic field is having a magnitude as well as direction both, means magnetic field is a vector quantity. Okay, so similarly if you have taken this coil on horizontally, now if you take this coil like a plate that we have taken here, it is like this, means the coil which is like this is the coil, and the current is flowing in this direction. This is the direction of the current which is flowing like this. This current is flowing as anti-clockwise direction. Now this coil is kept like this, means the magnetic field will be like this. Here it is. Now we can say, if we are having this coil, for an example, I am giving you an example. Now this is the coil which is kept here, it is kept like this. Now here it is kept like this. Okay. Now it is like this, means the current is flowing like this. Okay, the current which is flowing like this. And if we want to know the magnetic field, what we have to do now? Again we can have our curved fingers. If we are taking this curved fingers is giving you the direction of the current. Curved fingers is giving you the direction of the current. Then definitely, if we put like this here, the thumb is giving you the direction of the magnetic field. Now here it is again. You are getting this. So what we are getting the direction of the current and the magnetic field. We'll find the magnetic field. So here, if we go through this, magnetic field are like this, the direction of magnetic field. Now the plate is like this. Our plate means the coil. It is like this. And if the coil is, the current is flowing like this, anti-clockwise. Magnetic field is like this. Means the direction of magnetic field are upward when the current is flowing like this. And the current is flowing in the clockwise direction. This is the anti-clockwise direction of the flow of current. So here what we are getting? The magnetic field in the upward direction. Now if current is flowing in the downward direction, means current is flowing clockwise direction, the magnetic field is going to the downward direction. Simply we can assume a plate. Here the current is flowing like this, means anti-clockwise. The magnetic field will be like this. The direction will be up like this, like this. In downward, I am talking about now downward. The current is flowing like this. The magnetic field will be given like this. So this way we can determine the direction. Now we have taken two cases. In one, coil kept vertically like this, and here coil kept horizontally. Kept horizontally. It is like this, and here it is like this. Now we have got the direction of magnetic field. Now what about magnitude? So if we are taking the magnitude, we can directly say the magnitude is directly proportional to the current flowing through it. Current flowing through it. Second, the magnetic field is directly proportional to 1 upon r. As the distance, r is the radius of the coil, as means at the center there will be more magnetic field. As you are moved away from the magnet, you will get less. Third one, magnetic field is directly proportional to n, that is the number of turns. Number of turns. Here we have assumed only one turn. If there are n number of turns, the magnetic field will be increasing. The magnetic effect will increase. It will become a very heavy magnet. Okay. So here if we conclude it, B is directly proportional to N into I upon R. The magnetic field which will be directly proportional to number of turns, directly proportional to the current I. If the current increases, like magnetic field is going to increase. If the R is decreasing, the magnetic field is going to be maximum. So what we have got here, one thing which we have got the direction by applying this right hand thumb rule in vertical coil as well as in horizontal coil, and after that getting the direction we need to know about the magnitude. So magnitude can be understand by using this law. B is directly proportional to I, current flowing through it through the coil. R, B is inversely proportional to 1 upon B is directly proportional to 1 upon R, or we can say B is inversely proportional to R. B is directly proportional to the N, number of turns. So B, which is directly proportional to N I upon R. Okay. So we have got here magnetic field due to a current carrying coil. In next lecture we will go with the solenoid, how the solenoid behaves as a magnet, that we are going to discuss. Okay.